Everyone by now knows how complicated the story of Natalia Grace was and still is. However, present day, we have a few more answers, such as the truth about her age, which she is 22, and the truth about her previous adoptive parents, Michael and Christine Barnett. Although their criminal case with Natalia has been thrown out due to insufficient evidence, Natalia is still seeking a civil suit against the Barnetts, which she has more than enough cause to do so. But can we all agree that there's so much more to her story than what the producers from The Curious Case of Natalia Grace let on? Let's take a moment to understand the cliffhanger from Natalia Speaks and where Natalia is now. And I'm going to share with you some very disturbing clips of Natalia's new family, Cynthia and Bishop Antoine Mans. If you watch the part 2 in the Natalia Grace story on Investigation Discovery, throughout the series, Natalia wanted closure from everyone who wronged her, including neighbors. But at the end of the final episode, Bishop Antoine Mans calls the producers, and I quote, "Something ain't right with Natalia. This girl is tweaking. I feel like she's the enemy in the house, and she said to us that we have held her hostage, made us look like we're the enemy. Natalia is stabbing her family in the back over a complete lie. She's done other things too, but this was a new low. Natalia doesn't have emotions for nobody but herself." Unquote. After that episode, I just said to myself, I have got to look a bit deeper into the Mans. Of course, they saved Natalia from a very isolated, torturous life, but they win that Oscar for a great performance. What I see is they are wolves in sheep's clothing. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. Matthew 7:15. Direct quote from the Bible. They should be very familiar with that. Aside from them making a GoFundMe page to raise money for a vacation and a new van, instead of using the money to go towards Natalia's medical procedures, taking Natalia's government checks and food stamps to provide for 12 people in their home, there's so much more that does not sit well with my entire soul. On a live video on TikTok a few days ago, Cynthia Mans was making dinner for a birthday party for one of her sons, answering questions coming in from followers, and of course, asking about which is the number one question, as expected, Natalia. She answers and says that Natalia isn't here. Keep in mind, she has to repeat herself multiple times because people come in the live at different times. If you know how TikTok works, people pop in and out and you may miss something. But you could tell that Cynthia was getting very frustrated with the question because she says, y'all need to stop asking about Natalia. This live is about my son's birthday. Then someone says to her, you have to understand that most of the people here are for Natalia. And OMG, she went off. You could see smoke coming out of her ears. She was turning red. It was a big switch up from the way she behaves on her recorded videos and on TV versus then on that live. I was just so disturbed by how she was behaving. I will also include the full clip on a link in the comments below because I can't add them to this channel. But she says in response, Natalia does not want to be talked about, and I'm going to respect that. It doesn't matter if people know me because of her. It is what it is. This is my page, the Mans clan, not Natalia Grace. When Natalia decided to leave, guess what? I kept going. I ain't kissing nobody's fanny. You think this page is successful because of Natalia? Well, you're wrong. This page would have grew no matter what. If you don't like it, then you can leave, respectfully or disrespectfully. Then Bishop walks in with his red suit on and says, amen or ouch. But it sounds like ouch. Let me tell you what's not Christian-like. So input someone comments, that's not very Christian-like, how Cynthia just went off on the followers like that. And he says, when someone does you wrong, you rebuke him. God is love, and it comes in different forms. And by that point, I just had to jump off that live because all the phoniness was just so cringe. Please stay tuned for part 2 and subscribe as well. Go to the link, subscribe there in the comments. I am going to show you guys the full clip, so please don't miss out. Let me know how you feel in the comment section, and I will be back for more.